Hello and welcome everyone to the first technical episode after a lot of biking. And it starts out with some terrible noises. I hope you can still hear me. So, what we're looking at today is an e-scooter, and what I think, put you down here, is a BMS-induced damage to the battery. So it doesn't turn on. If I push the turn on button here, try to see the display, it just doesn't turn on. It does seem to take some charge, but yeah, I left it on charge for days, but that does not turn it back on. So let's take it apart and take some measurements. And I replaced two very low voltage cells with kind of new used ones, but now the problem has come back. I'm thinking this scooter is designed to be constantly connected to its charger, or otherwise its battery will deplete, or some cells at least.
We got a collaboration between Swedish artist Promo, who's also known as a member of Luchu Rock.
Goody, here it is. You see I have been at it before. Let's go up to the lab and take some measurements. So I have set up the camera in a way that you should see both the voltage reading, let's turn it over a bit, and the battery. So let's measure the cells I exchanged last time. And they seem to be sitting at a very unhealthy 76 millivolts. So let's discharge them again. Let's check the neighboring cells. This one's at 4.17, fully charged. So is this one. This one is 3.68, like half charged. 3.87, so it's totally out of balance. 4.17, 4.17, 4.17, 4.17, and again 4.17. So now I don't think this is faulty cells, because I swapped in new ones and now coincidentally it's the same ones that got killed off again. I think it's a design problem with this BMS, that when it's not being used it's drawing some sort of idle current from the cell, and well, that results in it being depleted. So I will see if I can measure that without doing too much damage. Be right back. Good, now I've now taken out the faulty cells, and I have kind of virtually replaced them with my lab power supply, which I have set to 4 volts. And we measure the whole thing via my amp meter here, and we see we have a constant load of like 0.1 milliamp. That is not too great. Let's do some calculations. Good, so we have in a compound of 2 cells in parallel, let's say about 5,000 milliamp hours, and we are loading them with 0.1 milliamp, and that means we would last 50,000 hours, and that equates to 2,083 days. So clearly that isn't the problem, to be honest. So it's still a bit inexplicable why these two cells tend to go bad. Maybe other stuff happens while it's in use, or if I were to measure longer term, I would see higher current draw. But for now, let's just replace the faulty cells and tell the owner to just regularly charge the scooter even if it hasn't been used. And this is kind of contradictory to what you should usually do to your lithium-ion batteries, which is like not keep them fully charged all the time. But in this case, we have to work around the issues and have to keep them fully charged all the time. Good, so first I will charge these depleted batteries back up. Here we see some issue of recharging individual cells. So while the charger through all the cable loss displays 3.7 volts, we are actually at 3.14. So we've got to measure the actual cell voltage at the actual cell to safely charge it up. So I think I've balanced the batteries. Let's go over them. 4.178, 4.178, 4.163, that's the new one. So not perfectly balanced, but you know, best effort. 4.1, 4.1, 4.17, 4.17, 4.17, 4.17, and 4.18. Good. Let's put it back, see how it goes.
Så vi håller en tight cirkel. Rätt utav Skandinavien, man får lackas pe och dom. Okej. Pi och dom. Fantastiskt. Pi och dom. Pi och dom. Fantastiskt. Pi och dom. Pi och dom. Fantastiskt. Pi och dom. Pi och dom. Fantastiskt.
Well, let's go for a ride. Right, so here we are. The scooter is fixed, basically by swapping out the faulty cell pair and manually balancing the pack with my lab power supply. Unfortunately, we haven't really discovered what is causing the exact same cell pair to be like dragged low every time after a couple of days, or a couple of weeks perhaps. So yeah, I'll tell the owner to keep the battery charged, or keep it connected to the charger all the time, and then he should be good to go. So, hope you liked this little repair video. Thanks for watching, and see you next time. Bye bye.